Tell me it's early. I don't want to get up.
It's early.
Wonderful. How come you're not asleep?
I don't know. Spring, maybe?
Oh, I love this bed. How many weeks since I slept here?
6, 8.
It's so nice to be back. How are you?
Good.
Happy?
You know I am.
I like hearing you say it. I am happy too.
Mary.
What a great way to wake up. You open your eyes, and there is the love of your life. How convenient.
Usually when I open my eyes, there's my typewriter calling me.
You know, I don't mind if you type when I'm sleeping.
Yeah, you'd mind if my typing woke you up.
No, I wouldn't. Besides, I'm a very sound sleeper.
Yeah, whatever you say.
You shouldn't have to change any of your habits because of me. Except maybe you won't play Puccini full blast first thing in the morning. Not before breakfast, anyway.
Can I still sing in the shower?
That's a must. Honey, I don't think we'll get in each other's way very often. And if we do, we'll talk about it. Or make love. Or both, right?
Mary, let's talk now.
I thought we were.
Hello.
Jack, this is Frank Ryan.
Hi.
Is Mary there?
Yeah. Just a minute. Frank.
Yes, Frank.
I'm sorry to call you so early. Honey, the Coleridges have had a tragedy.
Faith?
Ed. He died last night.
What?
I'm sorry to have to tell you this way, but I thought you should know. Faith's here with us. She'll be staying for a while.
What happened?
It's a long story. He fell. Let's not go into the details now.
Oh,
I think Faith might like to see you.
Oh, yeah. I'll come as soon as I can, okay?
Okay.
Bye. Ed Coleridge, died last night.
My God. How?
A fall. I gotta go home.
Of course.
I don't want to. I left him. I don't want to go back.
This week,
he's running out of time.
we will find David. Bo and Rex make a daring rescue. Then, a shooter is on the loose.
This guy was a pro. We need to find him now.
And Todd's life is on the line.
I'm afraid I have bad news.
Don't you dare die on me.
Watch One Life to Live, weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 9 on Subnet.
It's a terrible thing. Your father had a lot of good years ahead of him. Must have come as a shock to everyone.
Yes.
May I sit down, please?
Yeah, please do.
Look, Miss Coleridge, I'm only here because Clem asked me to.
I know. I asked him to come.
I'm really sorry about your father. He was a nice man. I knew him, or got to know him a little, before Johnny Ryan and I became enemies. You hate my guts too, don't you? I figured as much.
Look, Mr. DeLabo, I don't want to discuss what you did to Frank or Roger or myself. Now, I understand you consider that strictly a business matter, and I would like to keep things businesslike right now. So why don't we just talk about the arrangements for my father's funeral and nothing more?
Mm-hmm. Well, there's enough grief at a time like this. We don't need added bad feelings. All right, Miss Coleridge, I'll come to the point. I don't imagine you want me to handle this, so I'll recommend somebody else in the neighborhood. Somebody who'll do good work at a reasonable rate, not a Zabo enterprise. Would that suit you better?
Look, since you took care of my mother's funeral, and I know my father bought a family plot from you, I feel,
Obligated? No, you're off the hook.
Well, I appreciate the gesture, but I'd just as soon you handle everything.
All right, I just wanted to clear the air, that's all.
Well, I'm glad you did. Now, look, about the funeral,
I'll handle the details, but there are one or two things I would like to discuss with you.
Hi, come on in.
Dr.
I'll be with you in a
Bolak?
minute.
Hello, Mrs. Zabo.
Now, about the caskets, there are many styles, but I wouldn't advise a large investment. Some people pick out caskets like they were looking at living room furniture. One reasonably priced, good quality would suit just as well.
Look, I think my father will just be cremated.
I see.
His ashes will be put in an urn and placed beside my mother's at the cemetery. And as far as the ceremony is concerned, I just want to keep it as simple as possible.
Flowers?
Whatever anyone sends.
All right, I'll give you a call this afternoon and we'll work out a schedule.
Fine, thanks
Dr.
very much.
Bolak,
Bye.
take it easy.
Thanks.
I know the whole story.
Well, I'm glad, because I don't want to repeat it again.
Is there anything I can do?
Thanks very much, but nothing that I can think of. I'm just trying to believe that he's really dead. I feel sort of numb.
Well, I'll tell you, you seem very much in control just now.
With Nick?
Yeah.
I had no other choice. Faith's too sick to help. Roger's coming apart at the seams. He's holed up at home, and I suspect he's probably been drinking.
It's meant a great deal to me, our talking since Snow died. I'm not talking just as legal counsel. I mean, personally. You helped me over a very, very bad spot. If there's any way that I can do the same for you, I'd really like to.
I just don't understand. I mean, I know I'm functioning perfectly well, but my head keeps saying, where is he? Where did he go?
Well, you didn't have a second to prepare yourself, did you?
No, I just picked up the phone.
Were you and Ed very close?
When I was a child. After we first met for the first couple of years, we were almost inseparable.
After you first met?
Yes. Ed Coleridge wasn't my real father.
There aren't any new leads. We were on it most of the night.
He's gonna come back. You know that, don't you, Bob?
Honey, nowhere near you. Now, there's nothing to worry about. Nothing's gonna happen to you anymore. I promise you, we'll bring this guy in.
He took the pillow and then he tried to smother me.
Honey, you're not gonna be out of our sight for 1 second till this guy's locked up. Now, everything's worse now because you can't see clearly. But we are watching out for you.
Even when my sight comes back, and if they do find Kenneth, I don't think I'm ever gonna feel really safe.
Faith.
What?
Mary.
Oh, Mary? Mary? What am I gonna do?
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Daddy.
I know.
Mary, I'm just so scared. I want my father.
We're here, honey. There's nothing to be scared of.
It's Kenneth.
And never mind, Kenneth.
Didn't they tell you?
No.
Kenneth killed Daddy.
What? Frank said Doc fell?
Kenneth came into my room. And then he came up and grabbed me, and I screamed so Daddy would hear me. Then Kenneth ran out onto the roof.
Ed took off after him, caught him.
On the roof?
Kenneth pushed him off.
Oh, no.
Roger found him out in the courtyard. We still haven't found Kenneth.
That's why I'm so scared. I can't even go home to my own house anymore.
No, of course you can't. Thank God they brought you here.
Mary, I put you out of your room last night.
Honey, you're welcome to it. I won't have you stay anywhere else.
Well, maybe I could sleep in the living room. I've slept on that couch a lot of times before.
You can move in here lock, stock, and barrel. I won't be needing the room anyway.
Why not?
I'm not living at home as of last night.
You mean that?
Yeah, it's final.
Why? Where are you going?
To Finelli?
That's right. There are about a dozen good reasons, Faith.
Do Maeve and Johnny know?
They know. Frank knows. Nobody approves, but it was bound to happen. I've had enough battles about Jack.
But Mary, you've got such a wonderful family. And everybody loves you so much.
Yeah, they do. And I love them. But I also love Jack. And I don't think my family should interfere with that.
Well, Mary, what happened? Did you and Johnny have a fight?
How'd you guess?
Yeah, but that sort of thing's been patched up before.
Bob, this is different. I need to get out on my own. It's time I left. I'm just glad there's a good place for me to go.
There'll always be a place here for you.
I know.
You do, don't you? You're sure of it?
Yep.
And Jack, you're sure of him too, aren't you? You know that you love him and that he loves you.
Yeah. That's why I want to live with him.
And that he wants you.
He seems to. Faith, what is it?
I just envy you all that love. Everybody loves you. I think maybe it's something that you're born with. The ability to attract love and the ability to attract hate.
Hate? Do you mean Kenneth?
And once you start out that way, there's nothing you can do about it. And nobody wants to be around you. And you end up alone. And then dead.
Now you listen to me. You've had an awful time, honey. But we love you. We all love you.
I was 2 years old when Ed Coleridge adopted me.
I didn't know.
Well, I never talked too much about it.
Do you remember your natural parents?
Oh, only the dimmest kind of memories. I was born in Australia. My father's name was James, Jimmy. He was a doctor, too.
Australia? Well, did Ed adopt you over there?
Yes. He was with a team of doctors from the U.S. on a medical mission. Then he served time in the Navy with my father, and they became great buddies.
What happened to your parents?
Car accident. I was the only one that survived, and Ed was the surgeon that pulled me through. When he came back to the States, he brought me with him.
You acquired a new country as well as a new mother and father, huh?
Well, I didn't really have very much sense of the country. But the house. Wonderful old rugs and beautiful silver candlesticks and a front stairs and a back stairs. And the back stairs was the best because it led right down to the kitchen. And I remember when I was little, I used to sit in a chair and smell the most wonderful things to eat. I really loved that new house.
And your new father?
Adored him. And it was mutual. Oh, he would teach me how to read and take me places, explain things to me. And he always made me feel like a very important person.
I think that's the best gift a father can give his child.
Oh, there were times when I wanted a lot more. I was jealous of his work, the time it consumed. And I remember when I was 15 or 16, I decided that he was the most closed-up, inhibited man in the world. But I always knew that he loved me. and I loved him. Now he's left me. You know, that's how I feel.
Abandoned?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same with me.
I just never thought that through before till now.
Maybe it'll help.
Oh, hi, Frank.
How are you feeling?
I feel a little better.
Hello, Seneca.
It's good to see you.
Thank you.
How's Faith?
She's still in shock, but I don't know. I think she's feeling calmer this morning.
Good.
Bob was with her when I left. I've been trying to call Roger because Faith wants some things from the house.
Uh-huh.
I suspect he's taken the phone off the hook.
I'm sure he has.
You wouldn't happen to have a key, would you?
Yeah, I
Faith
do.
left hers behind.
Sure. Listen, Nick Szabo was here. We talked about the funeral. Would you believe that he realized that I might have some hesitations about him?
No kidding.
I was surprised, too. But actually, he was very straightforward with me. I'll let you know the time of the services and everything.
Fine. I'll be glad to pass the word around for you.
Good. Would you tell Faith that I'll be by later, see her?
Yeah. Look, I'll let you get back to work.
Look, you've got work, too. Frank, don't feel that you have to spend your whole day working out Coleridge problems.
You know my feelings about that. So long, Seneca.
Goodbye. The Ryans are very close friends of your family, aren't they?
It's all right. I know you know about Frank and myself. I don't mind if you say so.
I was just thinking. He is somebody you can still lean on.
Yeah, for a while. Because my father's dead and I need my friends. Beyond that, Frank is Delia's husband, Little John's father.
I understand. Why don't we forget our legal conference for today, huh? My troubles can wait.
All right, thanks.
Now, look. I don't want you to forget what I said. Anything at all that I can do.
You've already helped a lot. By letting me talk about myself, my father. It helped a great deal. I feel better.
I'm glad. Goodbye.
Bye-bye. Hi.
Ah, you got here fast.
Faith told me what happened. She's in a bad way. Oh, what a nightmare. You must have been up half the night.
Yeah, everybody came back here afterwards.
How's Jill?
Still in shock, but nothing like Faith. Roger's drinking. I just went over to get some things that Faith wanted.
I don't think she'll ever go back.
I felt kind of strange over there myself.
I told her she was welcome to my room.
You did?
Well, I won't be needing it.
Mare, do you really have to do this? Leaving home can't be the only solution.
Frank, if you don't understand, I don't think I can explain it.
I know what it's like to love someone so much you break all the rules.
True. True, but it's not the same thing. I'm free to love Jack, to marry him if it comes from that. I've never hidden anything from Mother and Da. I told them I was falling in love with him. They know I'm sleeping with him. I've been honest with them all along.
They're afraid for you.
It's my life. I've got to make my own mistakes, and Da has got to let go.
The trouble is, when you make a grand gesture like packing up and leaving home, it's awfully hard to change your mind.
Please don't play the superior big brother with me. I'm a college graduate. I have a decent job. It's time I was out on my own.
Yeah, but you're not on your own. You're with Jack.
Oh, my. How very much like our father you sound.
Tell me something. If Jack weren't in the picture, would you still be going out and getting your own apartment?
Yes. Maybe not so fast, but yeah, I would.
Okay. How's Jack feel about you living with him? Won't all that togetherness put a strain on this commitment he has to you?
Keep your temper, Mary. Jack and I love each other. That's the main thing. And it's for sure. Now, if everybody will just leave us alone, maybe we can work our future out.
A shared future.
I hope so.
You want to get married?
I don't want to get married. I want to marry him. If he wants to marry me.
Will you please not rush? Weigh the pros and cons before you decide on marriage.
Don't worry, it's not going to be like you and Dee. Oh, Frank, I'm sorry. Honey, I'm sorry.
Honey, there's all kinds of bad marriages. Different people, different problems, but one thing in common, misery. I don't want that for you.
I wish you'd just relax and try to get to know Jack. It's the only way you're going to stop worrying.
I have nothing against him.
So what is it, then?
This guy's been an eligible bachelor for about 20 years. But he's never married.
So?
Doesn't it occur to you that maybe he doesn't want to?
Of course. He's never even considered marriage to anybody but me.
Sister Mary Jo, please. Jack Finelli. Hi. Lousy. Everything's a mess. I gotta talk to you. In person. How about an hour from now? Mary Ryan. Quite the contrary. She's moved in with me. No. No, I don't like it at all.